We're back.
We never left, is what I'm thinking. So what do we got now? What do we got now? This is not a whiskey. This is not a beer. What is this?
Something completely different.
Ooh.
This is something from our friends at the Eden Ice Cider Company in West Charleston, Vermont.
These are the folks that made that cider we reviewed.
The Eden Cider we did the other day.
Okay.
They make this. This is their Orleans Herbal. It's a cider infused with herbs. So they infuse it with little anisette, some flowers.
Anisette or anise?
Anise.
Okay.
Anisette is actually a liqueur.
Yes.
Yes. Anise.
Come on.
Sorry.
Filthy Italian would know this.
Sorry. I'm not a filthy Italian.
I know, but I am.
I barely am. So this is alcohol by volume. It's 15.5, so it's, I guess, more like a fortified wine than a cider.
Okay.
And it is 100% Vermont-grown fruit and herbs.
Did they say what kind of apples they got?
They did not mention the apples that are in there. If it's similar to the apple concoction in the Eden cider, it was 5 different apples all from that area.
Okay. I read a little bit about this. It was on Serious Eats. I think it was Maggie Hoffman reviewed this and the other one, the bitter one. And Serious Eats is pretty serious. And they seem to like it, and they said it plays very, very well in cocktails. But before we get to that, we should probably see how this is on its own. So that's what we're going to do right now.
We'll drink this straight up, and then we'll get back to you.
I'm going to crack the bottle open, see if it cracks. Oh, come on, crack. Come on. There we go. Wait, I hear it. I'm getting nowhere.
Don't hear any crack.
Ah, there we go. All right, there it is. We'll try to speed that up in the...
Wow, that was just sad, really.
I know. Well, I'm weak. What can I tell you? A glass for you.
A glass for me.
And a glass for me. Let's do a little... Let's see. Wait. What are we going to do? What are we going to get?
The glug glug.
Glug glug.
Greatest sound in the world.
It's not just for whiskey.
Wasted some on the outside.
Sorry.
Can't have that.
Okay, so what do we got here? It's a... It's like an orangey, golden orange color, something like that.
Clover honey.
Is that what you're going with? Okay.
I always find my way back to that.
I like clover honey. It's good stuff. Ooh. Yeah. It's I can smell the anise.
Yeah, I was
the
expecting a little bit more
apple.
Apple to kind of be the overpowering note, but the herbs come through.
Yeah, the anise comes through big time. But then the apple kind of comes through. And what did you say the other herbs were? I mean, the anise is
a lot
very
of floral
strong.
notes they throw in there.
Did they say what they are?
They just mentioned they put some white florals in there.
I mean, it sort of smells almost like I can sort of get the apple juice, but definitely there's a lot of herbal notes coming through, and the anise being front and center with this one. You can sort of get the apple on the back end. It has a good bit of citrus and tart flavor coming through. Not flavor, because I didn't taste it yet, but very tart on the nose.
I think you're almost tasting as you're nosing it. And I think maybe there's a little basil in it, maybe? Get a little bit of that?
Maybe, yeah, I can see that. Now, I'm curious. Well, now we got to taste it, because now I'm thinking, like, what's it going to do in a cocktail? Because I'm a little intrigued. Let's give it a try. I'm going in. You going in?
Cocktail, I'm going in.
Oh, that's not bad. It's tart.
Wow.
It's got some tartness to it.
That is tart.
It's different, though. I don't get as much of the herbs as I did on the nose.
You get a little bit of that, a little bit of the anise, and then maybe some flower tastes. Actual flowers.
So it's almost like tart and herbally at the same time. Like you get the apple, you get that like a Granny Smith.
It's got the not sour bitter apple, whatever you
kind of
whatever.
But it's not bitter,
and there's no sweetness in it.
No,
it's
no, not at all.
It's certainly not something that would be in the cider range. It's taken it a whole different direction, and we're having this warm.
Right, they recommend it on ice, I believe.
I think over ice, this probably would have been a little bit better.
Well, we could try a little. It's only 50%, so we could try a little more. We could put a cube in there, if you'd like to.
I didn't say we couldn't have an ice cube.
All right. Well, let's open the cube. You ready for the? Here, pour yourself some. I'm gonna get some ice. Look at that. Here you go. Have some ice. Hang on. I'm stopped. I'm ready. Okay. Alright, let's see how it goes. Give it a little twirly. Chill it a little bit.
Swirl.
Let's try it out. See, now I'm getting more of the anise.
And to me, I was getting almost like a tea flavor with those.
Yeah, I can see that.
black tea, like an herbal black tea, more than I'm getting apple.
How about like a chamomile?
Yeah, like a chamomile.
Chamomile with like a big hit of like lemon, like an apple lemon chamomile. Not good.
I'm not a fan, but I'm not a big aperitif guy. I'm not a.
See, I don't mind it. I think it's the Italian in me.
And then, well, and I tend to go towards more sugary, sweeter things.
Yeah.
And you are as bitter can get.
Yes.
So you're going to be towards maybe a different range.
I'm a filthy, bitter Sicilian.
I'm, sweetness and light, and you're, not.
Light? Really? Really? You're as light as I am.
Well.
Okay. All right. So I liked it, but I kind of like this. I like this kind of stuff. So I mean, I like Campari. I like all those things.
I would put this up there with the creations from the folks at Boardroom Spirits.
Yeah.
Where they're doing things with
just very unique, very different.
Very different, more vegetative than it is. True liqueurs.
I got you.
And
because it's not viscous at all.
No. And it's interesting, but on its own, I don't think it stands up for me.
Okay.
I think I would like to see this in a cocktail.
All right. Well, speaking of cocktails, I think we can go one of two ways. I'm thinking a Manhattan. We could try Manhattan. Now, do you want to go bourbon or rye? We should probably go bourbon.
I think, I think if you went rye, you're probably mixing too much
spice.
Yeah, probably mixing too much. Too much sharpness.
We'll go that way. And then, speaking of Boardroom Spirits, we have a bottle of their A, which is an apple eau de vie, and I'm thinking this with the apple, an apple, a little simple syrup, maybe some lemon juice.
Sounds like a win.
And we'll shake it out and see what happens. Okay, let's move on to the cocktail portion of the night. All right, so we made a little cocktail. You want to give me the recipe? It was I used Larceny bourbon, so it was 1 ounce of Larceny bourbon, half an ounce of this Orleans herbal cider, and a couple dashes of Peychaud's bitters because I thought they kind of complemented the anise in the Orleans, and a couple of Amarena cherries. Stirred, poured, and now we drink. So that's what's in the recipe.
So instead of using
vermouth,
we use the Orleans.
Right.
And hoping that the Orleans, instead of a sweet vermouth, it's going to be more of an herbal move. Okay.
Let's see how it goes. Let's give it a try. Cheers.
Cheers.
You like the glass? It's pretty.
I do like glasses.
Yeah, I've had this glass.
I'm a big fan of Manhattan too.
I've had this for like 20 years. I have these.
I'm getting just a standard Manhattan aroma to it. It's not really too much of the anise in there. Oh, it comes through big in the flavor.
Yeah, it does.
You get a little too much of the anise in the flavor.
I think the apple, it might actually overwhelm it. The Larceny's, I think, is a wheated bourbon, so it might be a little too subtle for this.
Yeah, I thought we should use something wheated because it's a little sweeter, and I thought the rye sharpness might be too much. And now I'm thinking that maybe the rye sharpness is what we needed.
Yeah, maybe we need something to counteract that.
I'm getting a little too much of the anise in.
It's okay.
It's not bad.
No, but maybe more bourbon, less of the other one. Because I think it's right now 2 parts bourbon, 1 part of the Orleans. So maybe we should have gone a little bit, maybe 1.5.
3 parts.
Yeah.
1 part.
3, 1. I mean, it's not a bad drink.
It's not bad.
No, it's not
bad. I like the Orleans a lot better this way than straight.
Right.
I think in a cocktail it adds a little extra oomph to a cocktail. It takes the flavor in a different profile. But it's not bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't love it. I liked it on its own. I know you didn't care for it, but this is kind of in my wheelhouse. So, because I could see this as a nice starter for a meal. A little bit of this with a little bit of like little antipasti. It'd be a nice start. What? Why are you shaking your head?
Not a good start at all. That's not the start. Not a good start.
No, okay. Oh, stop.
Not a good start.
It's the only way to go. See, I keep hearing this story about Milan and the happy hour in Milan. And you go to all these restaurants and you drink like Negronis and you drink all this stuff and they give you all these fantastic foods. And I've been to Milan 3 times and I have not experienced this. So I think I have a beef with my cousins.
No one's giving you a Negroni?
No one. Nothing. I had my first Negroni here.
Do they hide the stuff when you're there? Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. You show up and happy hour ends?
Well, the big gluttonous Americans coming in. It doesn't know when to stop. So yes, of course.
You have to shut it down, do they?
But Anyway, but we digress yet again.
This was an interesting
So
try.
it's not bad. It's actually I like it a little better now. It's growing on me, but I don't love it. By the way, when I said I don't love it, I meant the cocktail. This I actually like. This is actually really good. Not your speed, but it's definitely.
But I think in a cocktail I like it better.
Yeah, I agree. Should we try one more?
We got time for one more.
Okay, we'll do one more. We'll try with the boardroom spirits.
We need another guy.
Okay. Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry, I just thought of something that was funny.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
My mistake.
Oh, come on.
So the cocktails have been
All right, we're doing round
put
two.
together.
Of
Round two.
Round two. This is a school night, isn't it?
It is a school night, so this will be the end.
All right, that's okay.
So we
Mixed it up.
mixed a little of the boardroom spirits apple, their eau de vie,
It's there.
some
A.
simple
They call it A.
some simple syrup, and some lemon juice,
And the Orleans.
and then
So
a good bit of the Orleans.
right. So it was. What did I say? It was
1.5.
1.5 ounces of this.
Then a half.
Half, and a half. So I don't know. This is we're totally flying on a wing and a prayer.
See how it goes.
All right, here we go.
Cheers.
Salud. Chin chin.
Getting a lot of the herbal, and not as much lemon juice as I would have thought.
You know, that's not bad. That's not bad.
It's a good bit of sweetness from the simple syrup, and that's the turbinado.
Yeah. I used the raw sugar or whatever it's called. Sugar in
Sugar
the
in the raw?
Yeah.
Very nice. So it's got good bit of sugar from the simple syrup, and then it's got a lot of herbal notes. That anise comes through again from the Orleans,
But you know what? I'm getting a lot more apple.
but the apple comes through because we're using the apple
Yeah.
eau de vie. I think the apple flavor rounds it out. It would be like
Apple tart.
an apple tartlet in a glass.
Apple tartini.
A tartini? Is
Apple
that
tartini.
we
How
made a
about that?
tartini?
Or how about the Big A tartini?
The big A tartini.
How about that? Why don't we do that? I don't know.
Trademark pending.
Sure. Let's do that. We'll send it to our boy Marat.
I think
See
so.
what he says?
Send it over there and see what
I
they
think
think.
he might like it.
It's awfully good. And again, while I didn't care for the Orleans
On
straight,
its own.
I found it in 2 cocktails now, and both the Manhattan that we put together with the wheated bourbon from Larceny, and then this apple tartini.
I think I like it.
I think they both turned out pretty well. I enjoyed both of these.
I think this is the winner. This was better than the other. I think the Manhattan might have been better with the rye. With the rye and less of this, because I think this overpowered.
Well,
at least it overpowered the wheated
The
bourbon.
mixture was a little bit.
Yeah, but this might work.
It's good. It's
Okay,
good.
so on your own, you don't care for this.
No, but I'm not really an on my own aperitif guy.
Right.
You know, I'm more of a if you want to make a cocktail, who am I not to drink it?
Right. I'm with you. Okay.
And certainly in cocktails, it's very good.
Yes. So, all right, just to sum this up, because we're probably running really long and we probably put you all to sleep. But this worked. But this combination of stuff worked. So it was, again,
1.5.
1.5 ounces of the A from Boardroom Spirits, half an ounce of the Orleans, half an ounce of Turbinado simple syrup, and a half an ounce of lemon juice. Shaken, not stirred, and that's it. I liked it.
Very good. Thank you.
So overall, yeah, I like it on its own. I like it in a cocktail. I really like it here.
This is a very good cocktail.
This works very well. So anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you to Eden,
The fine folks at Eden's.
for sending us this lovely stuff.
The Eden Cider Company. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.